I'm a little nervous tonight. I want things to be right. Nice hat. Pull down over your face. It's a very important night. Be busy. Do something. Come on, dummy. Come on. Now, it's time. Live and in living color. The greatest world's heavyweight champion in the history of this great sport. And it's my pleasure to introduce...
It's Sunday night, and the week's been rough. Maybe you didn't catch up on all your wrestling stuff. Welcome to a show you can trust, with Nathan Has Skill Pumps and Giandra LaBeouf. Illuminerdi Wrestling Order, keeping up with everything wrestling, every week, kinda sorta. If you missed it, we got you, we might have missed it too. So let's talk through the stuff we did get to. Down under like a didgeridoo, but aim at the top spot. Power Rangers show, we looking at you. It's all the same Illuminerdi crew, but our show is COVID sick. Y'all, seasonal flu. We've been through a producer or two. Now Shay's riding with us and he's stuck like glue. We all R-rated. With curse words, weed, liquor, and brew. But we ask Joe for forgiveness, not permission. I thought that you knew. Hey, is this gonna get me in trouble, man?
Hello.
Howdy.
And welcome to Illuminerdi Wrestling Order. I am Nathan Has Skill. Sorry. I am Nathan Has Skill. That is Pumps. We're back with another jam-packed pay-per-view. How many more hours can they add to these things? Week of wrestling. This weekend we had 2 pay-per-views. Count them.
3.
3.
NXT had a show this morning.
Oh, God damn it. You're correct. That's right.
Didn't watch that?
I didn't. No, they didn't get it out. I'm good. Uncle.
Yeah. So if you want an NXT review, good fucking luck.
If you want an NXT review, go to the Illuminerdi website where somebody writes about wrestling and never talks to us.
Yes.
Ever about what gets written or anything along those lines.
Mostly just copy paste from cage side seats.
Here we are. Fuck. Got edible on my lip.
Oh, well. Where else would it be?
I'm not drinking.
Why not?
I don't know.
Are you doing sober September?
No, I'm on day 3 of not. I just decided to see if I could go a little bit. So I'm on day 3. So I'm just getting obliterated on edibles.
There you go. There you go.
WWE.
Yes.
They had the Clash at the Castle. AEW had All Out.
Yes.
All Out just finished. 5.
All Out never ended.
5 big hours. I chose to skip the first hour and
Chris, what are you doing?
And didn't even. What's he doing?
He just super chatted.
Oh, why does he do that?
We love you, bud.
Love you too. You should just Venmo it to Pumps directly.
Yeah. MorphinCon 2023, sponsored by Chris Haskell.
Like I said, I skipped the first hour. Actually, sorry. You know what, Pumps? How was your week?
I mean, I played Inscription. It's been out on PC for almost a year. It just came to consoles on Tuesday, and from Tuesday until today, I'm still balls deep in Inscription. It's great.
Balls
it's a card
deep in
game.
What?
Balls deep in Inscription.
Okay, sorry, because you cut out, and I wanted to make sure that.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Yes. It was just that one word.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, we're Inscription. It's wild. It's a card game, but there's also RPG elements in the main game. So it's a lot, but it's awesome. And somebody found a 2-player mode in Super Punch Out this week. What a crazy week for video games.
It's wild.
It's wild. But seriously, Super Punch Out has a 2-player mode. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't have.
Yeah. Me neither.
My week was all right. Nothing
Thanks
major.
for asking.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Nothing major.
Sober September's kicking in.
Yep, Sober September's kicking in. Labor Day weekend. Yeah, that's about it. I know it's late for you and everybody on the East Coast, so let's talk about this AEW show.
Oh, okay.
Pumps. I missed the first hour.
So you missed the pre-show.
I missed the pre-show.
Mm.
I didn't look and see who was going to be on the pre-show. I just chose to miss it altogether.
Well, here's what you missed.
Okay, give it to us.
So I tuned in.
Scissor us, Daddy.
I'm ready. So I tuned in 7 minutes late because I was on an awesome run in Inscription.
Uh-huh.
And it's a roguelike, so it's different every time. So I had to finish the run. Any hoozle. My first notes was Action Bronson.
Oh, that's right. I did see
I tuned in to
yeah.
Action Bronson beating up coked up Macho Man and Switchblade Comb Guy.
Yes.
Don't really know what happened in the match. I know Hook retained the FTW Championship. I did see the recap on Instagram.
I found it odd that why didn't Action Bronson wrap him to the ring?
Well, they were going to do that later.
Did he rap later?
No, but that kid did. The oiled up white kid.
Yeah, I know, but so why couldn't Action Bronson fucking?
You can't have two musical acts in the same show. What do you think this is? A concert? This is pro wrestling.
Got it. The kid that kept looking down the entire time?
Yeah, everybody knows Wish.com Machine Gun Kelly.
Bro.
Nobody knows this Action Bronson fella.
I couldn't tell if that kid was 25 or 45. I mean, in his face. He was shredded.
Oh, yeah.
But in his face, it was very... I couldn't decide I couldn't tell if he was a wrestler or not, if they were bringing back... Who was that awful 3 count? Who were they in WCW?
Evan Courageous and Shane Helms and...
Danhausen.
Yes. Fuck you.
All right, yeah, Hook retained. What other matches did we have on the pre-show?
We had Pac and Kip Sabian finally wrestled.
Boxhead guy
finally wrestled.
And?
It started off really good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I agree, Kevin. This show was longer than your grandma's pubes.
Way too long.
So yeah, Kip Sabian and Pac started out good. It got really sports entertaining at the end. Kip ended up talking to the box. Like, I guess he's doing the Fiend's gimmick now.
Or Al Snow.
Sure. Yeah. Or Moppy, Perry Saturn.
Right.
You know. But yeah, Pac retained because Nate demanded more titles, and the titles are so valuable they do them on the pre-show that nobody watches.
Well, maybe if we didn't have fucking 13 trios matches on the main card, you could fit that fucking title match on the card. You gotta
trust
somewhere.
your booker. Trust your booker.
Jesus Christ, every match, it was like 9 people involved.
Well, yeah. And then apparently Sammy and Tay had a match.
How many people were involved in that?
Well, it was intergender, so at least 4.
Yeah, right.
Too short of a trios match.
Right.
And then we started with the main card, the Casino Battle Royale.
Yes, okay, let me bring that up. So that's where I have the results here.
Yes.
All right. So the first match was a Casino Royal Rumble match, is what I like to call it.
Yes.
It's a ladder match with Royal Rumble-like rules. Now, here's what I don't get. In terms of... Yes, it is.
It's not over the top rope.
You know what Bro, the fact that they count down the entrances like for every 2 minutes.
The top rope part is the main gimmick of the Rumble.
All right, well, this is my question.
Okay.
If I am one of the first 2 guys and I climb the top, because AEW is awful at explaining anything, they just expect you to know everything that's happening at all times.
Yes, correct.
If I get the fucking stupid giant casino chip, which is so lame, dude. It's so lame.
Yes. Remember when it was a donut?
No. That's probably why.
It was a brass ring before.
Oh, that's right. This is probably why I'm asking about the rules, because I don't really remember many of these. So if I get it, is the match over?
Yeah.
And so the other 4 guys might not even get to the match.
Yes, that's why it made no sense when Roosh was still stalling for time, doing his pose in the ring. Yes.
Right.
Because that's literally how it ended. Stokely Hathaway wasn't in the match, but he pulled down the chip.
Right. And then just handed it to another guy.
To the Joker.
Right. I don't understand. It wasn't a bad match.
No.
No. You know, they had some woof, why are you guys doing those spots? Like that fucking that flip power bomb. Or power driver that what Andrade took.
Yeah.
Not really sure why you need to take that one, buddy.
I mean, he never really gets on TV, so he's got to shine. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, rules be damned. Because I didn't understand a fucking thing. The Joker comes out and he does not.
Well, first Retribution came out.
Right. A bunch of guys in hoodies. Right. So this is Stokely's new gang.
Yes. Right? My personal friend, W. Morrissey.
Who's that?
We made buddies back at Impact. We were friends.
Who's W. Morrissey?
Big Cass.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry. Yes, it's him. The Ass Boys. Who else?
It's Ethan Page. Possibly Scorpio Sky, but I'm not sure.
Got it. And so this is Clarence Mason, new
possibly Private Party, but again, I'm not sure.
Modern Clarence Mason's gang.
Yeah. You love Clarence Mason.
Yeah. I almost sent you, dude. I had my shit on shuffle, my iPod or whatever, and the fucking Nation of Domination theme song came up because you know who doesn't have the WWE the music volume 4 or whatever the fuck it's on.
Apple Music.
But you know what I mean. It's on that CD that came out like in 1999 or whatever.
Yeah, the Attitude remixed or whatever.
Yeah. I almost sent it to you as a gag. Yeah. All right. So the next match.
So the Joker wins, and we don't know who the Joker is.
He is.
Faked like he was going to pull the mask off.
Yes. Next, we had the AEW Trios title match, the Dark Order versus the Elite. Our first Trios match of the evening.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I mean, Kenny came out looking phenomenal. Looked in phenomenal shape. He was showcasing that he still got it.
Why did they say he was Kevin Nash's new favorite wrestler?
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure that's a wrestling Twitter thing. I don't know. Because Matt Jackson did put the cigar out powerbomb spot too, so I don't know. Nash probably called him out for something. I don't know. But again, I'm not on wrestling Twitter, so I don't know.
I'm not on Twitter at all.
Yeah, well, there you go. But yeah, no, I mean, it was good. Again, theme of the night. It was long, very long.
Yeah.
They kept going to the will he turn, won't he turn with Hangman and the Dark. You know, will he side with the Bucks or will he go with the Dark Order? I don't care. Who's invested?
When Johnny Hungy is doing a stomp out.
It's your favorite.
With two other like adult looking, he looks like a midget, bro. Like when Hangman and who's the other guy, the bearded guy on their team?
John, no. I don't know. It'll come to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex Reynolds.
When it's those guys like putting the boots to somebody and Johnny Hungy's in between, he looks like a little kid.
Yeah. Well, you know.
And you know what? Johnny Hungy wrestled his ass off.
He did. He really did.
He wrestled his ass off, and I am not taking anything. It's the aesthetics for me, dude. And
Yeah.
Johnny Hungy could fuck me up, but I'm whatever. It's just, in my humble opinion, the aesthetics, it just doesn't work.
He doesn't look believable.
No, and I don't need him hanging with my world champion level competitors.
Former world champion, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, Kenny Omega, it's like when Seth Rollins wrestles in the WWE, like he's regarded as like that caliber of wrestler, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need Crash Holly in there,
right.
Almost pinning him for fuck's sake multiple times.
Yeah, you remember the guy? Oh, it was Alan Angels went like 25 minutes with Kenny, and they made it out to be the biggest deal, and yada yada yada. Like,
right. I don't know what that does for enemy. Look, it does. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who that works for.
It's the Bucks, so they're going to A, go over, and B, work with the people that are going to make them look the best.
Right. And what's hilarious to me is that the Dark Order team that was in the championship, the Trios Championship, wasn't even the third best Trios team on this fucking card.
Not by a long shot.
They were the worst one. I'd have taken Darby, Sting, and Miro over the Dark Order. I'd have taken the House of Black. I'd have taken FTR and Wardlow. I'd have taken fucking... Who did FTR and Wardlow wrestle? Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. Like, and the Dark Order is wrestling for the championship.
Yeah, Ospreay and Aussie Open.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, Vin Baker. Hang on.
So the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega put the belts on themselves.
Yes, first ever Trios champion, surprising absolutely no one.
It's kind of whack.
It is. First ever Trios champion, first ever two-time tag team champion.
I'm not hating them putting those belts on themselves at some point.
No.
But to make up the tournament and everyone just go, oh, well, bro, this is just so you guys can circle jerk each other. Like, you got to go, nah, man, and put it on somebody else and then win it down the road. I don't know.
Remember when they could have wrestled the wrestled FTR, but instead they turned babyface to do the trio stuff?
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Exactly. It's just not a great look. But Kenny and the Bucks win the first ever AEW Trios World Title. Next, we had Jade Cargill versus Athena for the TBS Championship, and Jade Cargill's outfit and body paint was lit.
Yeah, she looked great. Fantastic.
Looked great.
But then that goddamn bell had to ring.
It wasn't that bad. It was better than normal.
It was
great on a curve.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't the worst Jade match.
No, it was not. A lot of that had to do with Athena.
Yeah. But I don't know. What more can we say about this that we haven't said 100 times?
Right. Of course.
Jade is not for us. I don't know. Does she get to 50? Because I thought it was more than 37. I thought she had more than 37 wins because it feels like 100. It feels like we see her twice a week. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Props on the outfit, though. It was a great look. Good for you.
It was really, whoever did that, kudos.
Good job.
Next, we had another three-way tag. Wardlow and FTR versus the Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal. And that guy looks like a used car salesman.
Who?
The old man looking Motor City Machine Gun.
Well, you got to be more descriptive.
The one without the cool haircut.
Oh, okay. So that's Chris Sabin.
Chris Sabin looks like he wants to sell you a Ford Escort.
Yeah, he does kind of. He's got very old Gil from The Simpsons vibes.
He does. Now listen, his body is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He wrestles his ass off.
Yeah.
But dude, I just look at him and think like math teacher, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Motor City. This was a damn good match.
It was.
But, again, it went on forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forever.
And we forgot to mention the kid count.
Well, it was one in Jade's match.
Yeah, where there was one in Jade's match.
Do you count now? Wait a minute. Do you count Hook? Because that's Taz's kid.
Oh, fair enough. But that was pre-show. That was pre-show.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Pumps likes nothing more than when wrestlers' children are introduced on screen and in the ring.
Oh, love it. It's my favorite thing. Absolute favorite thing. My favorite thing. Because at the end of this match,
we had Dax.
Samoa Joe.
Oh, yeah, Samoa Joe.
Who somehow got busted open.
He did?
He was bleeding at the end.
I missed that? I love him. God damn it, I love me some Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. They need to do something with Ring of Honor so you can do something with Joe. Oh,
send him back up north. Dude, I want all my guys back. I want all my guys back because now we're doing things up north. Now things are different. I want all my guys back.
Yeah, things are different, clearly.
Do you see that they won? Their fucking Clash of the Castle was great. Clash of the Castle was a better, I thought it was a better pay-per-view than All Out.
It was shorter.
That's why I liked it more. It was anyway, we'll go into that later. Samoa Joe is back. Good for him. I hope he's on TV. You know, Samoa Joe deserves all the flowers.
And then Dax's kid came out.
And then Dax's kid came out and broke
Smacked
what's
the
his
pencil.
pencils. Yeah.
She should have fucking stabbed him with it. That would have been awesome.
Good for her. And
I want kids to do a murder.
Yeah, good for her and FTR, and she beat some cancer and stuff, and that's awesome. All right, next we had one of the few singles matches on the card. Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs, two guys that should be sent right up to the WWE. Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win.
Yeah. I mean, Hobbs had to go over here. Starks is an underneath babyface. He's not he's not an imposing badass.
Right.
He was when he was playing chicken shit heel when he had the muscle to back him up, but this was the right decision here.
Yeah. I like both these guys.
Yep.
I want to see them both win. So I hope they do something. I'm glad they're on the main card.
Yeah, for sure.
Next we had the match of the evening, if you ask me. The AEW World Tag Team Championship. Swerve and Our Glory versus the Acclaimed.
Yeah, without question.
This one was fun, buddy.
Yeah, without question.
Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, dad. How much Billy Gunn was loving it outside the ring, bro.
Billy Gunn is over like Rover.
Bro, he was outside doing this one. I was just like, whoa, Billy, you're kind of making it about yourself here, bud.
Hey, drink it in, man. Drink it in, man.
Oh, dude, they were chanting daddy ass, scissor me daddy. It was fantastic.
Remember when Nate wasn't sold on the Acclaim kids?
Nope, I wasn't. And I text him, I text Punk. The minute they started doing the scissor me daddy shit for the second time in the match, I just text Pumps, just put the belts in the Acclaimed already. They're over as fuck. Now, with that said,
even if it wasn't the plan to give them the belts, after hearing this,
yeah,
Tony, you're on the headset. Make the call. Get it down to the ring. Just fucking win. Like, put them over.
Yeah. You
had enough false finishes. You could have picked one of them.
I don't know. Yeah, there was really good psychology. There was working the leg.
Yeah.
There was a lot of great fought. Like, they just felt. And you know what? I like Lee and Swerve because There was a time there in the match where you forgot that Swerve was even in the match. Like Lee was in there for a while and he was doing his bully shit, like his Vader kind of fucking, more like, which he's really, really good at that. You know what I'm saying? And then Swerve is like young, jumpy fucking dude when he finally gets in. Like, it's kind of like you know what it is? It's what I wished Andre and Haku could have been if Andre could move. You know what I'm saying? Like and just a big dude and the smaller athletic dude.
It's like Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley. It's like
yeah. But like, I mean, like a big fat dude, like Akeem, like fucking like, and that's what Keith Lee is, like a Bam Bam Bigelow. You know what I'm saying? Not just a tall guy, but yeah. I like that pair. I think they're good together. So I understand having the Acclaim chase and just keep getting over, but if they, you only got so big of a window before the crowd just picks up on the next thing. You know what I mean? Like, the AEW fans are really, really good, but they jump from thing to thing, And
Hey, Danhausen for champion. He's gonna take that belt off MJF, and then look what you could have done with the Acclaimed.
All right. So Swerve in Our Glory wins.
Yeah. Hell of a match, though.
Hell of a match. Best match of the night, I thought. That was a 4-5-star match. A 4.5.
I will say, for our fans on social media, I was disappointed that Nate didn't give a dollar count for these matches.
I know. You know what? It was hot, man. I was fucking laid up. It was hot down here, dude. It was like 95 degrees.
I live in the South. Your heat means nothing to me.
But you have air conditioning.
Yeah, we also have humidity.
But none of those things affect you inside the house with air conditioning.
What's that have to do with?
Because
you don't have air conditioning?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, that's awful.
Bro, houses down by the beach don't come with air conditioning because we have the beach breeze and shit. You don't really need it.
Oh, well, can't hide money.
Global warming.
Yeah, well,
you haven't needed it until the last 5-6 years.
Till your beachfront property becomes underwater property.
Exactly, bro. And that's when I'm swimming to fucking Nashville. All right. Next, we had the AEW Interim Women's World Championship match. Toni Storm,
Woof,
Hiroku Shida, Jamie Hayter, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
I expected way better from this.
Is Hayter the girl that was in Chaos?
No.
Or is that Cindy Starfall?
Yes, Cindy Starfall.
This edible's hitting.
The possible adult entertainer.
I watched it. Jamie Hayter's over as fuck. None of these girls are very good. I mean, Britt Baker's good, but she didn't really. I mean, I don't know.
I think Britt Baker is really guilty of phoning it in when she knows she's not going over.
Yes, the old James Storm.
When Britt Baker's going over, she turns it on. But there is a trend that she does tend to phone it in.
Right. That's what they say about James Storm. I think Pritchard or somebody said that, like, when James Storm's walking to the ring, you can tell whether he's winning or not.
He put on a hell of a match here at that would have been 2012, 2013. It was the pay-per-view that
No. It wasn't that he didn't put effort in. It was how he came to the ring.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
The enthusiasm to which
I gotcha.
His entrance, you could tell. Not that he would phone in the match, but so the new interim women's champion is Toni Storm.
Yeah, another interim champion.
Yeah. Couldn't really care less about that one.
No, this was not a good showing for any of these women. I don't know. This women's division is a problem. It's still.
Yeah, I agree.
Still is a problem. And I don't mean the problem Marina Shafir. She's part of the problem, but yeah.
Next, we had Jungle Boy Jack Perry
Mm-hmm.
versus Christian Cage.
Mm-hmm. I took a smoke break, and this came back, and this was over, and I was like, "What in the hell just happened?"
So all is right with the world, and Luchasaurus is a heel again.
Yeah, because why didn't you do that?
Luchasaurus is on Big Show level flip flop.
Like, why didn't you do this? You know, when it made sense. Again, trust your booker. I don't trust Tony Khan.
Right. So Luchasaurus beat the shit out of Jungle Boy.
Yeah, he choke slammed him onto the grate, the pyro grate, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then drag his ass to the ring, threw him through a table in front of his mother, then threw him into the ring, caught a spear, and the unprettier, right? That's what it's called.
Yes.
Caught the unprettier, and Christian Cage goes over.
1, 2, 3.
I have a feeling this isn't over.
No, it's never over in AEW. When you think it's over, it's 2 more matches.
It goes on for another month and a half. Next, with Lionheart Chris Jericho.
This was a hell of a match too.
Versus Bryan Danielson, and this
wrapped to the ring by Wish.com MGK.
Right. Jericho looked really good in this match.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how much of that is Daniel Bryan?
70%.
But fuck, Jericho was holding his own.
Yeah, absolutely. And this brings up something that we talked about privately probably 2 weeks ago. And I guess it makes sense to bring it up here because it's not like we're short on time. But separating the person in the ring from their outside views.
Right.
Because we didn't know Lionheart Chris Jericho was a crazy right-wing Republican, but we do now. So,
Right. Well, it's like, when was the last time you listened to Imagine by John Lennon?
I don't listen. I'm not really a Beatles guy.
Right, but you wouldn't like not listen to it, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Because Phil Spector produced it.
Oh.
And Phil Spector.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. It's like Michael Jackson records.
Right. Because Jericho was your boy.
He was. In my opinion, Jericho was one of the greatest of all time.
Right.
But I have a really hard time
separating them.
Yeah.
The art from the artist.
Yeah. Like your wife and mother-in-law were legitimately storming the Capitol on January 6th. Like, we have an issue, bro. We got problems. Corazon de Leon is no bueno.
But aside from that, this was a really, really good match. These dudes put on they went like 20, 25 minutes, right?
25, I think, yeah. Fucking every match went 30. What,
That's true.
The only one that didn't was Jungle Boy.
AEW, it's too long. It's too long. It's too long.
You think Tony Khan's compensating?
5 hours. It's too much.
I don't disagree with you.
It's too much. Was that the last match? No.
Hell no.
Next, we had another trios match with the House of Black versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. Again, nothing wrong with any of these guys.
No. Love them all.
And enjoyed it.
Yep.
Didn't need 25 minutes.
Sure didn't. And how did Malachi bust his eye open?
I don't know, but hey, did I read that he asked for his release?
That's the rumor.
Right?
That's the rumor.
Think he wants to go up north?
Yes.
Who doesn't right now, Pumps? You know
Well,
what I mean?
his wife is there. Don't start. Thanks, baby. Water delivery.
Okay, sorry.
What? What's funny about that?
Nothing, bro. This edible's kicking in, okay? How many more times do you want me to say it, Pumps?
At least 5.
How many? Because it's getting real interesting over on this side. House of Black went. No, who won?
No, Sting, Darby, and Miro won.
It was a good match. Sting is 60 years old.
Yeah, and doesn't need the money.
Nope. Just in there stinging it up.
What's crazy is God bless Malachi Black, because he was throwing punches that weren't even in the same zip code as old Stevie Borden. Like, that's respect.
Right.
When you, I mean, if this was Sting, it wasn't even, I don't know. How's that edible treating you? What do you think about Redbubble shirt? It says "Eat more pussy," and it's Alf.
I like it. I like
Money
it.
well spent.
I'm here for it. Next, with the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes.
Jonathan Moxley.
Jonathan Good.
Versus Chick Magnet Punk. In the white pants, in the white, weird white pants. I don't know. I didn't like them.
Why? You know, he doesn't ever wear white, so you know he's bleeding like a bastard when he does.
That's true. I don't know. He just looked odd to me.
It's the Chicago flag. Chicago. Yeah.
I'm with it. Wasn't bad.
You're going there in like a week. Why you? She's giving me the gabagoo for Chicago. You're going there in a week. Why are you shitting on a place you're excited to go to? CM Punk. What's wrong with Phil? Ugh. Chick Magnet Phil is the GOAT.
Chick Magnet Phil is a whiteness.
That's fair. All right. That was the boogie run-in.
I like it. What'd you think of the match?
I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
These things on their own in a bubble would be a lot better if this wasn't hour number 4.5.
You keep cutting out, just so you know. You keep cutting out.
Well, shit.
Okay. If it wasn't hour number 5, continue.
You know, I'm saying these things in a bubble would be great if it wasn't the 4.5 hour match on a 5-hour show.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's fatigue. I was ready for it to be over, and I didn't enjoy it like I should have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just the last 5 minutes of the match. I was kind of walking in and out of the room. I was just kind of wrestled out.
I mean,
and I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Like that. You should have 3 hours. Boom.
2.5 in your house. Boom. Was perfect.
Yeah, like 3 hours. Let's do this. I'll even give you a 4th one as a pre-show. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
But 5, it's not WrestleMania, dude.
This was this was the problem they had before too when they were doing this shit, and we were complaining. It was, was it Full Gear? Was 5 hours. The Exploding Barbed Wire was 5 hours. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I agree.
Either buy the second night like New Japan does. Either have it 2 nights, since you love New Japan so much, huh?
It's 2 nights now. Full Gear.
Well, no, Full Gear is Dynamite on Friday or Rampage on Friday.
Oh,
and the show on whatever.
2 nights. Still, that's 2 nights. I'm still right.
It is 2 nights, but it's One of them's not paid.
It's all 2 nights, bro. It's 2 nights.
Yeah, no, you're right.
CM Punk is your new world champion.
Yes. And then at the end,
we find out who the Joker is, and it's Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He is back. He came out. I was expecting him to do a promo. He did not.
didn't need to. When you're that over, you don't need to.
Yeah.
But you and I had talked about this off air too. What's the point of paying for a pay-per-view if you're not going to get exclusive shit? You had one new champion and one title change.
Right.
What's the point of paying money to see this shit?
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, speaking of things that we forgot to talk about, on the pre-show also was Tomohiro Ishii and your boy, the Mad King, Eddie Kingston.
Oh, Eddie looked awful.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, wasn't great. Wasn't great. Guess that edible's hitting, because... What the fuck? Oh, he's blowing out a candle. Gotcha.
Sorry.
That's your candle.
Yeah, it was blowing. There was air conditioner was blowing the flame and shit. And I was like, maybe I should fucking.
Sorry. Did you just say air conditioner that you just said you don't have?
No, I have it in my office, but not in the house.
So you're
like in the living
attached
room?
office?
I know. I have like a window one
In your home.
Yeah.
So there was a room you could have air conditioning in that you chose not to watch the pay-per-view in.
Yeah, because I don't want to watch it on my computer.
Oh. Isn't that where you watch Clash of the Castle?
I watched it. No, I watched that in my living room.
Oh. Gotcha.
Anyway, CM Punk is your world champion.
Yep.
Looks like we're lined up for a MJF feud here.
I'm here for it. The promos will be epic.
I totally agree. And where anybody else on the show is going with their storylines, not a fucking clue.
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you who's. I don't know. Like, I don't know what this FTR Wardlow thing did for anybody. To me, that's the best trios team. I don't know why they're not wrestling for the fucking trios championship. But whatevs. Pumps, do you have any more AEW notes?
I do not. I'm just responding to Chris. Because I knew we were doing like a 7 pay-per-view show, I didn't really watch too much of the weeklies. Let me see. No, this is from last week. No.
Okay.
No, my only note was the Malachi Black rumors. He wants to go back up north. So
yeah. And he should take Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs.
You got one left. You only get 4.
And
4.
Ethan Page. Damn. Basically all the black dudes in the black hooded sweatshirts. Just take all those guys.
Well, after tonight, that was like 9 people. So
yeah, it's true. The WWE had a pay-per-view as well this weekend called The Clash at the Castle. It took place in Wales at a stadium, 60,000 people.
Rugby stadium.
Yep, it was in the UK, so that was Drew Galloway's quasi home court, if you will.
Well,
I mean, they were saying he was in front of his hometown. I mean, he's Scottish, right? But like,
Scotland and Wales are not the same.
I know they're not. That's what I'm saying. It was his pseudo home. They were basically, because it's the UK.
That's like saying Texas is my hometown.
I didn't do the promotions, bro. Like they were talking like that was his home fucking court.
I'm shitting on WWE, not Nathan Haskill, okay? Calm down. Dial it back.
Pumps, you watched a few matches on this
I
card.
did.
What did you watch?
We started with women's 6-way.
Yes.
Another trios match.
Yeah, no, let's pack more people in.
Man, let's get them on the card, pal.
Uh-huh.
Well, since you didn't see it,
I did not.
The first thing that their graphic said damage control, which I think Disney is going to want for Marvel, damage control.
Oh, that's the name of one of their tag teams?
That's apparently it's what it said on the graphic for Bailey, Io, and Kyrie Kyrie Sane. I don't know, whatever. The other girl.
Yeah.
It said damage control.
Right.
So I don't know how they can get away with that.
I don't know. I don't think WWE's putting something on television I don't know. I know what you mean.
Well, it's like when people were calling the Seahawks the Legion of Doom at first, and then they switched it to Legion of Boom.
Right.
So,
yeah. I got you.
Anyhoozle, my notes on this were, I thought Alexa Bliss was supposed to be good. Definitely didn't show it here. Asuka disappeared for minutes at a time. This got away from them quickly, and they could not get it back. But was it as bad as an AEW match? No. But that's also like saying, herpes is better than HIV. I don't want either one.
Right.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. The next was the Intercontinental Championship match, Gunther and Sheamus.
Yep. They beat the bloody piss out of each other.
Didn't they?
Joe did.
That was
It was a strong style chop fest. It had, I think, 4 wrestling moves, which you didn't really know until you stopped and thought about it. But
right.
Yeah. It's interesting for the Intercontinental title to be contested this way. Right. Because they've even they said it on the announcement or on the announce team. That's always been the work rate title.
Right.
But this was definitely not a work rate match.
No. But at least it's being contested in a positive light.
No.
Like,
I'm happy it's on TV. I'm happy it's on someone that they're getting behind, and I'm all for Walter. And Imperium reformed. So
yes. Next we have Liv Morgan. She beat Shayna Baszler. I like Shayna Baszler a lot.
They're really strapping the rocket to the plucky young babyface Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I don't get it. She's I don't know. She's not threatening in any way to me.
No.
I don't.
No.
Next, we had 3 bangers in a row.
Okay.
We had Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. Super dope. Really, really good match for all the reasons you would think. Finn Balor, Damian, Punishment Martinez, Edge, and Rey Mysterio. And at the end, Dominic finally turns on his father.
Couldn't do it on Father's Day like we all wanted. Couldn't do it on Father's Day. You got to do it in fucking Wales.
And good for Dominic. They had to do this.
Yeah.
They have to see what he can do without his dad. Now he's going to feud with his dad at first.
Yeah.
But they're going to see what he can do.
What's the whole him and
Rhea Ripley?
Good God. I want to say BB Rexa, but that's not even close. Yeah, what's their whole Dom sub thing? What do they got going?
Yeah, Rhea Ripley, apparently they said, listen, Dominic, you're the only guy on the roster the size that we're willing to have Rhea push around. Basically. She just like beats him up and says, I'm your papi and shit. And looks like they're doing a Dom sub thing with them. And I'm for it. Rhea Ripley is awesome. I think they are pushing her so well.
I'd like to see her wrestle.
Goth DX is what I'm calling.
You cannot stop yourself. Everything's got to be something previous. It can't just be what it is. It's got to be a nod to the nation, or DX 2.0, or Techno Team 3000 or
Goth DX, bro. This is their Goth DX.
Mm.
It was a really, really good match. Edge and Rey Mysterio get the win here.
Chris asked if Wales is in Scotland.
No. Wales is its own country.
I figured I'd let you handle that since you've been to one of them.
No, I've been to Ireland.
Close enough.
Next was Riddle and Seth Rollins, and they had a banger as well. They went about 30 minutes. And also Matt Riddle is back to being Matt Riddle, not just Riddle.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely picked the wrong fucking place to start this show, huh?
Yeah, did. Yeah, they went like 30 minutes, had a hell of a match, lots of false finishes, lots of good, WWE drama, but like wrestling as well, it was really, really good. And the main event was Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, and they went 38 minutes, I believe.
Damn.
There was no bloodline in the building, so Roman was on his own, and the first 8 minutes he was what?
Well,
yeah,
at
right?
the end.
The first 8 minutes Roman was doing such great heel work. Like Drew, they would do something, they would like, smash like this, and then Roman would like back out and like go outside the ring and then like go like it was just doing like good chicken shit heel work, but also being it was just good from a psychology standpoint. And then they just fucking went to war. They beat the shit out of each other. They did some spots where they were doing those behind the head fucking punch things for a minute. Like and that was at like minute 28 in the match. Yeah, it was good. I recommend checking it out if you don't have anything else better to do, which you won't, but
I have Inscription.
Whatever.
So
yeah. Exactly. That's way more important.
It's still real to me, damn it.
The end of the match,
which I called last week.
Yeah. Yep.
You heard it here first, all four of you.
The Usos' other brother, I believe his name was Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa, right? Has saved his cousin Roman, and the bloodline has a new member, and it's great. I am here for it. That kid can wrestle, as well. He was really good at NXT.
I think he's actually Jimmy and Jay's brother, not cousin.
No, I was talking about Roman.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it is. That's their younger brother.
Yeah.
And you know what? Me thinking, oh, they just saying this Polynesian guy's related to him.
Right.
I didn't realize it, and I Googled it, and then I was like, holy shit, it really is their fucking brother. Yeah. That's cool, man. Good for them.
He's just been stashed away in NXT 2.0 doing the best he can.
Gets put in a good spot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's the best possible spot for him, learning from the top guys. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any other notes from around the world of professional wrestling?
Can't say that I do. No, I mean, I've been checked out this week. Inscription is life. I'm sorry. Much like Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Pumps also phoned it in this week, but he spent $49.99 on the pay-per-view, so
exactly.
You're welcome.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hey, be safe, everybody. Have a good day off if you do have tomorrow off.
Yes, if you're a retail warrior or someone in the food service industry, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But them's the breaks, kid. I don't know. If you are going out to eat tomorrow, tip your fucking food service workers, okay? They don't want to be there. So
there you go.
Be a good person.
Shout out to Shay.
Shout out to Shay, who's having a Jordan flu game.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Chris.
Well, this week. Yep. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah. Group Sex Box Lunch, Heart Sloth, Money Bags.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah. Vote Democrat.
Yes,
Eat more pussy.
At least I have chicken.